Oh hi, my nose is massive. It's back, lads. Do you want the best player on the game? I said, do you want the best player on the game? Bin off Ronaldo, get D-Money, get all the D-Monies. So if you guys want the best place to buy your coins on the internet, then go over to u7buy.com, use code Vizeh at checkout for a cheeky little discount, guys. And yeah, with that said, enjoy the video. Imagine a world where EA would listen to their own people, to their own community. Imagine a world. Well, today, let's play that scenario and let's see how it takes us, shall we? Now, first things first, I want to say thank you all for the support on my recent video, why no one plays FIFA anymore. I went in-depth into breaking down the reasons why more and more people by the year is playing the game less and less and less, unless if you are in the upper echelon of the competitive scene. How can you have a player base where more people dislike the game, but yet your profits and your revenue keeps rising up? How's that happen? If that interests you, then go check out the video down below in the description. Today I'm going to be talking about career mode specifically, and that is where I've got a severe interest in. Since back in FIFA 13, 14, 15, I've done videos on my channel series, me doing a burn the career mode, even a wicked career mode, about me playing career mode and what I think that this is the main heartbeat of FIFA. Going back to FIFA 05, 06, 07, what did you play back in those days? You played with your friends, and then you played career mode. You did years upon years upon years of you playing career mode, and that is for me the main heartbeat of this game. And the fact that it's been kind of thrown to one side and given your updates that should have happened 3 years ago, and yet trying to be praised. We should no longer be just happy with the mediocre things that EA give to us, just by, handing it on a string and just, letting it go one bit at a time each year. No, EA, let's dream big, shall we? Let's dream big. And hopefully, if someone can please, at this video, at EA Sports FIFA, please at this at them, and every single EA developer that you know, and please, this is what the people want. Please, for once, EA, do not think about the revenue. Do you not enjoy people enjoying your game? Do you not enjoy people actually having nice things to say about your company? I don't understand why people can have this mentality at EA that you just don't care what people think as long as it's bringing in money off idiots that still buy FIFA points. So let's get into this, shall we? Let's go. Today is gonna be FIFA 21 career mode, and specifically as well, create your own club. Now this in fact was in FIFA. This was in FIFA back in the day, which I find absolutely bonkers that this is still not in FIFA in big 2020. And this is why I find this completely not back in FIFA 15 or 14. No, further back from that, FIFA 07. FIFA 07 had create your club. Create your own club. Create the badge, create the kits, create a stadium, create the name, create everything, even your own players. You could do whatever you want. You could create your own club, and I believe you could also take this club and import it into career mode as well. So you could have your own team. I could call it D-Money FC if you really want. Put it into League 2, get my own default players, and work my way up with my own team, with my own badge, with my own kits that I can customize by year by year by year. I'm not on about things that may have licenses involved. I'm on about having your own badge, which is in pro clubs, having your kits, which is in pro clubs, and just put that into career mode. How is that a hard thing to do? Now, this may come across as a rant here, but it's because these are things which should be in this game, and in fact was in this game, but for some reason they take it away from us, which I find FIFA 07, you can start with your own budget, have your own stadium, your own kits, your goalkeeper kit, your away kit, your badge, and your own team. You can input any player that you want in there, and if you so wish, if you even could, they can make your own players. Let's say you're 18. Let's say you're 18 and you play Sunday League. How cool would it be if you could import your own Sunday League team into FIFA? That'd be cool, right? When I was 9, 10, when I was playing for my Sunday League team, I played for Battlefield Celtic when I was growing up. And guess what? Yeah, I made my own club and called it Battlefield Celtic. I tried to copy my own team, which I have in real life. As a young kid, I don't think you understand, EA, how their mind works and how creative they can be. And something as simple as make your own club, it opens a wide amount of things that you can do with FIFA. I want to give a shout out to Keo and also shout out to Aquafoot for helping me out with this video. Their links is down below in the description to their Twitters. They're both incredible designers, and they're helping us kind of bring this career mode, create your club world to light and what we can have in the game. And there's many more things, but this is just specifically looking at create your own club and the possibilities that this could open up. And again, please, EA, you may not like me because I may diss you out sometimes, but I really want the best for this game, and this is what is best for the game. To open up a wide amount of possibilities to the public and let them decide what they want to do with it. We've got a design by Aquafoot here. which he's made your own, create your club in FIFA 21 career mode. He's in fact made his own badge, made his own kits, he's put his own place. He's got João Felix, he's got Fernando, he's got Ferran Torres, he's got Matici Games, he's got me in there as well, and Vizeh right back, Adam Traore. He's got AA9 skills. He can make your own players and input them with your real life players and make your own club. Make your own badge, found it in whatever year you want, stadiums, nicknames, your all-time goal scorers, your current division, put them in Premier League, put them in the Indonesian second division, I don't care. Look at FM and how detailed every single stat is. And I am a sucker for stats. Who has the most hat-tricks in my club's history? I swear, EA, if you just like take inspiration in half the things that's in FM, your career mode would be unreal. And again, I must say, please do not care about the fact that you're not making any revenue. Surely the enjoyment of the actual people that you're making a game for matters at some point, right? Right? Thanks. And if you want to see some ideas of create your own club in real life, look at Masterbox, look at MGH. They've, with PC, was able to go make their own clubs with their own players, own badges, own kits, own sponsors, and everything. And if you look at Masterbox or MGH new series, it is so amazing that you can do these things with your own clubs, and it feels more special because it's your own club, and people love that. It's boring seeing the same Manchester United and Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, career modes every year. I want to see something new. And shout out to Masterbox and of course MGH bringing these ideas to life, and hopefully EA can see this and see how much people enjoy this and at some stage hopefully use that. Now the next few pieces will be from Kyo, which she's gone in depth into career mode and the new things that you can do, and I find this absolutely incredible. So he's made a page where you can make your own kits, so the shorts, the socks, and the actual shirt itself. Have your own kit supplier, so it could be Adidas, it could be Nike, it could be Puma, it could be Under Armour, it could be Warrior if you so wish, or Umbro. Have your own primary colour, secondary colour, your colour style if you want to do it a normal colour, or maybe a bit more fancier. Have a V-neck colour, you can have whatever colour that you want. You could have your kit supplier and your badge in the center or to the side or whichever you want to do it. Now I can understand that this can't be done for real life clubs because it's licensed, but you can definitely do this with custom clubs, with like your own club. I can make Demon EFC. Like there's no reason in my mind that this cannot be a thing, other than the fact that EA are lazy and they just won't implement this in. And if you are an EA developer, then please tweet me, DM me, email me. Please tell me why this is not allowed, because I've never seen a single EA developer even discuss this and say why this can't be a thing. And the rest of the pieces from Kyo is absolutely insane. He's got my club, he's got the crest, and that you can get more information about the crest and that the club chants, know more about the club themselves, the stadium, the kits itself, and the trophies, know the honours of the club, know the records and the stats and the history. Next page will be the finances. You have a much clearer overview about the income, expenditure, and how the club's doing financially. And you know what? In FM, finances mean a lot, especially for like a League 2 team. It's massive. So there should be more emphasis that if you waste your money on your stupid transfers or wages, that you should be, ruined for it. If you're playing the game badly, then you should be screwed up for it if you make bad mistakes as a manager, as a chairman. Back in FIFA 06, they were literally sponsorships from many more. I will name some now. There's BT, T-Mobile, Kicker, Sport Magazine, and there's so many more here, which gives you funding per game, gives you a league bonus for winning the league, gives you cup bonuses, gives you loyalty bonuses by sticking with them the entire time. I don't understand why this is not in the game, but it was in the game 14 years ago. And then with that sponsor, you could tick off things with the sponsor as well to keep them, because sponsors is a massive part of football, right? Because you need them to supply you with the finances to get the players that you want. Back in FIFA 06. And you know what blows my mind? How this is still not in FIFA 20 is staff. Where is it? There's scouts in 20 because you have to have them there, because then how would you bring in players? But the training is the most streamlined thing I've ever seen. And for anyone that says, yeah, but it was training, if you want the bare minimum, mate, and you want to praise EA for that, then be my guest. Worst part is that it's literally in FIFA 06. Look at this page right here. Striker coach, midfielder coach, goalkeeping coach, defense coach, negotiator, scout, fitness coach, stadium manager. What? You can upgrade each individual staff member. So if you want to focus on having a better defense, your defensive players go up better by stats over time, but it means that your finances will be cut short by making that change. If you want a better defense
and you improve your actual defensive coach, that means that you have less money to actually go out there and get better players. That is a risk that you take. Or, for example, you could get the worst of the worst coaches, get one for every single stat here, but that means that you got a lot more money now to go out there and go buy new players. Do you know what this is, EA? This is a dynamic. This is a dynamic, and this is what makes mine, or yours, or your friends, or your favorite YouTubers career mode series different to one another. That we have different finances and different ways that outcomes are run, because we have our own preferences. That do you care a lot about coaching and you want to get a bunch of youngsters in and bring them up, then you probably will invest a lot more in your coaching but not have much money to actually bring some better players. So you go for the long game. Or you could be someone else, and that you could have the worst of the coaches and not really care about actually training them, but you have a lot more money to actually go and buy the better players which are already good now. But the disadvantage is that they won't get really any much better, and they may get worse over time if they have worse coaches. So let's say you're in Premier League, you go buy, let's say, a normal player like let's say a Pepe from Arsenal, that if you have worse coaches than what that standard requires, then he will lose stats. This is only 2 examples of a dynamic career mode where one is completely different to another, and it is completely judged on the choices that you make. And what do we have this year? We have scouting. We have training where you can only train 5 people at most, and they just go up or down no matter what happens. It makes no difference. It's just completely random. And if you're not at home right now pondering, thinking, you know what, that'd be kind of cool that to actually have dynamic career modes. My career mode is different to yours. Because in reality here, the only main difference is that you pick different players and that's it. Which that is the most streamlined I've ever heard. Man, I expect mobile games like that. That's like football. This is like football chairman levels of like actual features and actual dynamicness. You have different players, you change your manager every now and then, you could also improve the stadium. You know what? Football chairman has better features where you can actually improve the facilities, improve the staff, improve the actual stadium. Do you understand that Football Chairman, a mobile game, has got better features by a next £1.3 billion a year? Football Chairman, a mobile game, has better features, improving the team by course of time, than FIFA 20. And again, if you think that I'm going overboard here, I'm frustrated by the fact that we are not getting what we should be getting, and it's disgusting. Now right now, have you noticed that in FIFA 20 when you try and sim a game, it just skips it? It goes 3, 2, 1 and then boom, straight from 0 to 90 minutes. Why? Last year you could see the time of goal, kind of fast, but you still see it go from 0 to 10. You can see it go up, but you can't do it anymore. It just skips it now. But compared back to these days, where back in FIFA 06, there's a visual sim where you can see the pitch, you can see both teams, you can see the stats as well, where the game's going. And you know what's even better? You can actually, and this may surprise you, get into the game. If you are, let's say, 2-0 down in the 50 minutes, and I'm Burnley and I'm facing against, I don't know, Brighton, and I don't want to lose this game, I can actually say, you know what, let's get into the match. About the 50 minutes, I can end the match and go play the rest of the game. Why is that not in FIFA 20? I do get frustrated, man. I do get stuff, and I hope that my recent videos that you guys will see everything get broken down here. I may sound like a broken record here as well, because I feel like I've mentioned this before in the past, but I really hope that EA just please, man, give the people what they want, and people actually like you. It's really not that hard. And of course, in Keo's designs, he's got stuff like inbox from, the upcoming games. He's got Rebel Leipzig. They play this kind of football. This is a formation. This is what form they're in. Managed staff. So there's, the under-23 coach, goalkeeping coach. You can create your own practice match, and that you can play against a bot at any difficulty and test out your new tactics. Anyway, this is my opinion about FIFA 21 career mode and that. And I know that not every single thing from this video will be in FIFA 21. I know it won't be, but if anything does get put in, I really hope at least 2 things get in, at least 2, and I will see that, and I will see it as some sort of progress that EA is actually working with us here. I wish that they put over in, but I doubt it, because I know what EA is like. So I'm not gonna hold any hope here. The community is begging for something other than FUT, because it's boring. It's too competitive, man. And if you want to see that video, feel free. The link is down below in the description. But there you go, guys. That is me talking about FIFA 21. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know your thoughts down below in the description. And for me, FIFA 06 is a better career mode than FIFA 20. And for me, how that is even possible blows me away. So thank you for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.